Do you feel like you're stuck right now in life? And do you feel overwhelmed and powerless with all the obstacles that are surrounding you? Do you feel like you've been circling around, not making any progress at all because of these challenges? What if I told you that these obstacles are actually the fastest way to achieving your goals? And that instead of running away from these obstacles, they are the road signs that you must go down towards. In this video, I'll talk to you about the two types of obstacles everyone must know in the simple 3-step process to overcoming them. Hi friends, my name is Dr. Jason Yuan, and if you're new to this channel, I teach about self-development and integrative medicine to help you live a happier, healthier, and extraordinary life. Please subscribe, as the mission of this channel is to build a community of amazing people like yourself who are looking to live their best lives. Now, we've all probably heard of the age-old saying, the universe puts obstacles on your path for you to learn and grow. Now, these obstacles can appear different in many ways, but when you are feeling lost in life, you must understand that there are two types of obstacles. The first one is called the guiding obstacle. This is the easier one of the two. Just like there are highway guardrails that prevent you from going off course and tumbling down a steep cliff, there are these obstacles in your life that do the same. They work to put you on the right path, but you have to be mindful of staying the course. One of the best examples of a guiding obstacle is the experience of Nelson Mandela. He faced a significant guiding obstacle in which he had to stay 27 years in prison. This was an enormous amount of time and accounted for nearly 1/3 of his life, but he endured. While this guiding obstacle tested his resolve, it ultimately strengthened Nelson Mandela's commitment to ending the apartheid in South Africa once he got out of prison. And now the second obstacle is called a roadblock obstacle. This one is more common and challenging, but offers the greatest opportunity for growth. To become the person you desire to be, you must face these obstacles by either going around it, going through it, or going under it. And let me share a personal story. As a kid, I was very outgoing and extroverted. A traumatic incident happened to me when I was young, and it made me into a shy, introverted child. I was accused of doing something that I didn't say and was punished severely for it. This led me to believe that I couldn't trust my feelings and I couldn't speak freely. So I created my own roadblock obstacle and stopped myself from expressing my true emotions. But I knew this wasn't me, and I knew I had to do something about it. This leads up to the 3-step process to overcoming any obstacle. Step number 1 is awareness. As with anything in life, the first step is you must recognize it. A lot of obstacles exist in our life without us even knowing about it. It's like seeing smoke in the air, but not seeing the fire that is actually causing it. According to Dr. Daniel Goleman, the author of Emotional Intelligence, self-awareness is the foundation of mental health. It helps us understand our emotions, strengths, and weaknesses, and enables us to make better decisions. I didn't realize that I became depressed and introverted out of trauma, because I thought it was just something that was a part of me and part of my personality. But once I did recognize that this was a problem, I also became aware of the opposite, and that my true self was actually someone bright, happy, and outgoing. This is really important for designing our future and fulfilling our desires. Steve Jobs emphasized the importance of having self-awareness and staying true to one's desired vision. His awareness of his unique talents and vision is what led to the creation of Apple and creating the industry-leading innovative products that Apple dominates at today. So ask yourself this: where are your blind spots? What obstacles are in your way of your desires? write it down, and be brutally honest. Awareness is the first step in transforming these obstacles. Now, step number 2 is to make a plan. A study published in the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine found that goal setting and strategic planning significantly increase the likelihood of achieving personal and professional goals. Having a target is definitely way better than not having one. Research also shows that people that tend to write down their goals have even a higher likelihood of achieving them than those who don't. Once you identify the problem, you must choose a target solution, and that involves creating a step-by-step plan to address it. I intentionally blocked out my calendar for the tasks that I need to do, and that was to become more comfortable with myself talking to strangers. So I would block out a 15-minute window every morning where I had to find and talk to a random stranger. Not only was that a daily reminder for myself, but it served as an accountability measure to make sure that I practice what I preach. And step 3 is finally take action. Success is measured by your outcomes. And the only way to achieving any outcomes at all is by taking action. This tends to be the hardest step because we humans naturally tend to resist change because it requires more energy, more effort, more time. Whereas it's so much easier just to sit on your hands and not do anything because it doesn't cost any energy, effort, or time. So one of the best ways to overcome this is by making small steps. According to James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, it takes consistent small actions to creating lasting change. And research shows that small daily actions can rewire our brain through neural plasticity. That's what we call neurons that fire together, wire together. And that's how pathways in our brain are reinforced by repeated repetition. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't room for big actions either. Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, has been known for his bias towards action. His company's purpose is to advance human access to outer space and to allow us to go on space travel. And to do that, he believes that we must take big, calculated risks and failures as well. This has been the cornerstone to success. So in order to achieve those big leaps, those big goals, you must take big actions, especially if you're going into outer space. So the lesson here is constant habitual action compounds into exponential growth and becomes massive outcomes. Take it from me, a person who had severe social anxiety for over 20 years is now posting videos about himself online. Crazy to think about. But in summary, today we talked about the 2 types of obstacles and the 3-step method to overcoming them. They are the roadblock obstacles and the guiding obstacles. And we use awareness, planning, and action to overcome them. Please remember that life happens for you and not to you. And with this approach, you can start by taking massive action each day to achieving amazing outcomes. And if you're ready to transform your life and achieve the life of your dreams, consider applying to my Life Mastery Coaching Program linked below. Seats are limited, and you can also book a discovery call with me to learn more. Thank you for watching. If you've gotten so far, please comment down below. What type of obstacle are you facing right now, and what actions are you taking to resolve it? I will be personally responding to each comment. This is Dr. Yuan here. Take care and see you in the next video.